Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I am Felris, sailing the seas of Raid Shadow Legends today. We're gonna be pulling Soulstones today because of my new mythical champion, Leminisi the Hive Lord, as well as personal rewards, CVC. We're gonna try to get a soul for Leminisi if we at all can. Of course, higher souls for some of my other damage dealers would be awesome as well. But guys, we have the kit for the new login champion that is coming next month. I'm going to go over that real quick before we get to the polls and kind of give my thoughts. So, this is Leminisi the Gold-Wing. I'm sorry, my image cut off her name, but Leminisi the Gold-Wing from the Sylvan Watchers faction. She is an attack-based debuffer, I think. Hey you, stop right there. Click the link in the description below to get a free Corrado, as well as Fane, Ugo, and Vergus as you level up your account in Raid. Here's exactly how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description below and register with a brand new email. Log in and complete the tutorial. You'll find Corrado in your inbox, as well as Fane, Ugo, and Vergus as you level up. If you're looking for a great start in Raid, this is your chance. Make sure you get your free Corrado as well as 3 free epics by clicking my link right away. So, her A1 attacks one enemy 2 times. If the target is under a shield buff, each hit has a 25% chance of decreasing the value of the shield by 10%. Will also ignore 50% of the target's resistance if the target is from the Corrupted Alliance. If the target is not under any shield buffs, each hit will ignore 10% of the target's defense instead. Now, I don't think you actually want the target to be under a shield buff, because ignoring 10% defense is much better than decreasing the value of a shield. Literally, there is no other champion in the game that does this because it is useless, okay? And apparently it needs accuracy to do, which is also useless. I am not exaggerating the uselessness of that skill. It's really bad and should not be something to be excited for. A2, intercept the threat. I think this is the ability that actually seems kind of good. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each it has a 100% chance of removing 2 random buffs from the target. Will also ignore 50% of the target's resistance if the target is from the Corrupted Alliance. This skill deals more damage equal to the value of the target's turn meter, stacks up to 100%. So I think this should absolutely nuke. You can get up to 100% more damage out of it. It's on a 3-turn cooldown, fully booked, which is great as well as buff strip. She already needs accuracy because of her A3 here, and technically her A1 as well. So I think this skill could be pretty good. Could definitely be good for early game players. Outside of that, I'm not entirely sure. Because of the A3, attacks all enemies 2 times. The first hit has a 75% chance of placing a 100% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. The second hit has a 50% chance of placing a block buffs debuff for 2 turns. Will also ignore 50% of the target's resistance if the target is from the Corrupted Alliance. Now, it only books to a 75% chance of placing block buffs. That's an epic skill. That is an epic level skill. That is not a legendary level skill. If it was 100% heal reduction, 100% block buffs, that'd be a lot better. It is on a 3-turn cooldown, but come on. Come on. This is no good. Like, this is really no good at all. So that's just her active skills. They're mid at best, and yeah, I think they're mid. I think she has some use early game. I don't think she has much value beyond that. Apparently, she could be good in the event dungeon, but we're going to get her in a month, so I'm not entirely sure about that. Her passive, Scourge of Evil, receives 15% less damage from enemies under heal reduction debuffs. Fills this champion's turn meter by 5% whenever an enemy receives a shield buff or is healed. That's a kind of a nothing passive. I mean, she's not doing that much for you unless she absolutely smacks. She's not doing that much for you, so filling her turn meter isn't going to be great. And then it's not a team protect, it's a self protect. I don't know. And then ally attack in all battles by 25%. It's kind of a meh aura, to be fully honest. Yeah, I don't think that she's great, especially this A1. It's complicated for the sake of it. Nothing really beyond that, unfortunately. Okay, so there's Leminisi Gold-Wing. Yeah, let's get to Soulstones, because that's going to be way more exciting than Miss Leminisi over there. All right, so who are we looking for? Well, I recently got Leminisi the Hive Lord. So a blessing for him would be awesome. If we could go with Nature's Wrath here to scale his damage up. Some of the images are not loading in today. That's unfortunate. There we go. Yeah, so we're looking for a soul. I'd like at least a 4-star soul to be able to accurately compare him with Calamitous. I'd also like at least a 4-star soul for Mr. Frolny, the Mechanist here, who I haven't really built out in any kind of nuking gear yet. We were just testing in the second form in Faction Wars the other day, but I'd like to get a soul for him as well, make building him a little bit easier. As far as damage dealers go, I wouldn't mind a 4-star soul for Holzring, but more than that, I wouldn't mind a 4-star soul for the cat, and I wouldn't mind a 4-star soul for Yakarl the Scourge. Outside of that, I think we're pretty much chilling. I think Kaldor. I'd love to get a 4-star soul for my guy Kaldor. So the wish list looks something like this today. We do have, oh yeah, Epics, Whisper, and Philia. They can slap. We did get a 4-star for Royal Guard, so we should probably put somebody else in there. Seer, we could do a soul for Seer maybe. Broadmaw. Broadmaw could be good. Let's put Broadmaw in there just for the sake of Faction Wars. All right, now it is PRCVC, so we are going to be getting personal rewards points. For this, we've got no boosted rates or anything. We may or may not pull that big old Eternal. It will give us a 5 or 6-star Soul. Will it give us a 5 or 6-star Aphidus? That is a question that remains to be answered. I hope it does. Hey, we got an Epic. That's cool. Hey, Philia! We got a Philia. 3-star Philia. Isn't bad at all. I'll take it for sure. Hey, another Epic. Back-to-back Epics is pretty good. Chancellor Yasmin is kind of meh. Let's keep going here. We got a rare. Come on, I just want to see like maybe a 2-star Aphidus. If 5, 6-star isn't enough to ask, maybe about a 2-star Aphidus, 2-star Frolny. I'd rather have a 3-star Frolny. Let's see. I have a 2-star Garl. That's a 5-star Life Taker. I don't know that anybody has ever asked for that, but that's all right. Come on. That's a 1-star Kale. I have a Kale. I have a 6-star Painkeeper as well, so we don't need a Painkeeper. Hanako. Unfortunate. Come on. We're not really expecting anything huge, but it would be nice. I like to pull my Soulstones for CVC. They're an easy way of points, and I can save them for a week and whatever. So here we go. All rares today. We did get a Philia, and I will take Philia. Maybe we put Phantom Touch on her. More rares. All right, here we go. Oh, another Epic. We're ending on an Epic. Hey, nice. Okay, sure. I mean, we can awaken. Yeah, we can awaken Philia to level 3. That's awesome. And then we can also awaken Hoffreys. I used him in the faction crypt, so there we go. He can get cruelty now. That's good. That's very good, actually. All right, we've got 2 immortals. Let's pull these bad boys. Here we go. We got an Epic. Okay. Mordecai. I think we already have him at 3 or 4-star awakened. Let's see. Another Epic. Okay. Not bad Epic rates today. Trumbor is meh. Trumbor is very meh. Okay, hold on. We gotta check. Stop it with the pop-ups. No, yeah, we already have our Mordecai awakened. Let's see. Hoffreys. Hoffreys needs a blessing. And then we will decide whether or not to pull anything else. Let's go with Cruelty. I don't have a Cruelty champ for Skinwalker's Faction Wars, so that's good. It's very good. All right, you know what? You only live once, and I'm in the mood to pull stuff today. Here we go. We can buy another Eternal, and now we can summon. All right, big points. Come on, mythical, epic. Okay. Hey, Broadmaw, 5-star. All right, we'll take him out of the wish list. Sure, that's kind of sweet. I don't hate that at all. Okay. Put Yuuzhan in there. Now, we do have to awaken Mr. Broadmaw here. Gonna give him cruelty, I think. I think you have to give Broadmaw cruelty. That just seems to be the best one, in my opinion, at least. Because he won't benefit from lethal dose or anything like that. So, he could use Chainbreaker. Chainbreaker goes to a 15% chance. I'd rather build him in Pinpoint. All right, we're gonna go with cruelty. There we go. 5-star Broadmaw. Nice. All right, and then one more. There's the 6-star Aphidus. Let's go. Hey, a legendary. Okay. Whoa, it is a 6-star. 6-star Cillian the Lucky. That gives me another stone. Heck yeah. I don't anticipate awakening Cillian the Lucky ever. Here we go. One more. Come on. Epic. Okay. Thanasil. Okay, now that is a 6-star soul, which is really good. Does it give me anything? 380 coins. No, it does not. Now, I'm not sure if Thenasul is any good. No, he's a high elf. A1 attacks one enemy with a chance of placing sleep. Books to what? A 35% chance. Increase defense on all allies. Heals all allies by 25% of this champion's max HP. Then attacks all enemies. Decreases the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. So he's not great. I don't need a 6-star soul for him. All right, but hey, that was an interesting poll session. We got to awaken some of our Faction Wars epics, which will be really good, especially when we get to Faction Wars Hard, because I am almost there. I am almost to Lydia. 3 days from now, I will have my Lydia. Guys, it's going to be awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching. Unfortunately, no Aphodus Soul. We'll have to keep praying for that and holding out hope that we get an Aphodus Soul, because he's awesome. He's awesome. If you didn't see my showcase of him today, that is also on my channel. You can go ahead and check that out. Guys, I've been Felrus, sailing the seas of Raid Shadow Legends, and I will see you in another video.